Now, instead of manually typing in the URL, we will install a tool called SQLmap. So if you use Kali Linux, then it's already installed, but otherwise we install a program called SQLmap using our package manager. So that's SQLmap, and the command might differ depending on your Linux system. On Kali Linux, it's installed by default, so you might want to download that live CD. Otherwise, you can install SQLmap using your package manager. Install it onto your disk. It's a command line tool that you can use for SQL injection. And so it might take a moment to install it. Once it's installed, you can do SQLmap -h, and that will show you the help for the SQLmap program. So if we type SQLmap -h, you get some information, or you should get some information, some help information, which doesn't really matter, but the main thing to know is that when you see that message, this kind of help, when you run this command, then SQLmap has been installed correctly. Now, of course, you can also try SQLmap -version, shows you the version of SQLmap. So the first thing is to install it. The program is called SQLmap, and it's a command line program. Next, we can use the SQLmap to list information about the database. So remember, we have SQLmap. We type -u for the URL, and then we specify the web page. So we have this URL that we need to copy. And then --dbs option would list all the available databases. So if we run this command, you'll see it looks like the backend used this MySQL, which is also what we found before. And it asks you to load some payloads. So we will type yes. And it will try some SQL injection now. You'll see testing for SQL injection on the parameter cat. And that might take like a moment to complete.